Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2020 Nissan Kicks, we're going to be taking a look at the Thule Camber Hitch Bike Rack. So today we have the 4-bike version. However, if you don't need to carry that many bikes, there's a 2-bike version available as well. So the way the rack works is really simple, really straightforward, and easy to use. It's going to hold our bike down in 3 spots. So we're going to have 2 straps here along the top tube, which keep it really secure, and a strap down here, which acts as an anti-sway strap. So that's really going to help prevent any side-to-side movement. That way when we're going down the road, we don't have to worry about our bikes banging into each other. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take our bike off so we can have a better look at the rack itself. You simply push down on these tabs, and the straps we can then lift up and out of the way. Same deal for the sway strap down here. You can grab it and slide it off. So the cradles here where a bike's frame is going to sit are somewhat adjustable, and that'll help accommodate for different types and styles of frames. And they're going to have some really soft rubber material here. We're going to have that same material on the bottom of our strap. And that's really going to prevent any scratches or damage happening to our bike's paint job. And I do recommend, whenever we're not using the rack, just to put those straps back in place. That way we don't have to worry about anything happening to them. So this is a relatively long rack, so definitely something you want to keep in mind. If we measure exactly how much from the back of the hatch here to the very edge of the rack, looks like it's going to set right at 42 inches. So it's quite a bit of space. You want to make sure that you're going to be able to pull into your garage or a tight parking spot. If it does take up too much room, the arms can fold down by pulling up this lever. And then it takes it from a relatively long rack to a very compact one. So we'll take that same measurement. And in this position, it only looks like it's going to be about 11.5 inches. So frees up a ton of space. Shouldn't have any issues at all when you go to pull in your garage or that tight parking spot. So one of the big questions we get asked in regards to hitch mounted bike racks is if you're still going to have full hatch access. This one does fold down out of the way and allows us to do that. If you come down here to this lever, you can pull up on it and push the rack down. That's going to give us more than enough room to get anything we might need in and out of the back of our kicks. When you get your stuff and you're ready to close the hatch, all you have to do is simply lift back up on the rack until it clicks into position. So what's pretty cool about this rack too is it's going to work with the smaller 1¼ by 1¼ receiver tube openings like we have here today on our kicks. But it's also going to have the ability to work with the larger 2" by 2" receiver tube openings. So if you got another vehicle in the household, chances are pretty good it's going to be able to work with that as well. It's also going to come included with a anti-rattle bolt, which more or less replaces a traditional style hitch pin and clip. And that's going to eliminate any of that play or slop here in the connection point. That way when you're going down the road, this isn't going to be bouncing around inside of the hitch. So it's going to make a quieter ride for the inside of your Nissan and a little bit more of a smooth ride for your bikes too. So at the end of the day, a really well-built and stylish rack that's going to be easy to use and last a long time.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.
And that'll finish up our look at of the Thule Camber Hitch Mounted Bike Rack on our 2020 Nissan Kicks.